to show you some coins that could potentially 10x to 100x your money within the next bull cycle. And I've put these coins in low to high risk, meaning you can compare them against each other, decide which one's best for you. Is it sounding interesting? Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I'm going to show you this. If you've been watching my channel, it's been a while since I've done one. Here we go. The last one I did was on energy. These are great to look at because then you can compare and decide which project might be best for you in that certain asset class. I forgot to mention that. I did it in asset classes. So, AI, you can see the different AI coins, decentralized social medias. You can see the different decentralized social medias. Put Deso there. I'm just checking, because Anyway, so now we are down here on ecosystems. For those that are new to crypto, you're probably thinking, what is an ecosystem? Well, very simple put, these are projects that have an entire ecosystem of apps, dApps, and everything else around it. So this is what we're going to focus on now. And what would I class as a blue chip ecosystem? This is a type of coin that is big, massive, got huge amounts of adoption. Everybody knows about it. Everybody's using it. What is it? Let's have a quick look. There's actually two that I picked out in particular. First one, Ethereum. Ethereum would be the first ecosystem coin that I would go for if I was to grab a coin today and try and 10x my money. I think there's plenty of room for Ethereum to grow. I think in the future, Ethereum could go from anything from it sounds crazy, from a 5 to 10 trillion. Now that sounds absolutely insane because you're talking a lot of money, but I think that this will come up and be as close as gold. Does gold have 7 trillion in market cap size? Because Ethereum is it's the first ever smart contract platform or coin to operate on a blockchain, right? Or have its own blockchain, smart contracts, giving people the opportunity to build. So we're talking since 2015, almost 8 years that it's had worth of building. And this is why Ethereum's so popular. This is why nearly every single coin that you want to buy is attached to ETH. You see the ERC20, right? So this for me is probably the most strongest, powerful ecosystem in existence in crypto. And that has to go down like that. And I believe it can 10x. So so 10 trillion. Hold on. It might take time. This is the thing. The higher up you go in price for coins, the higher it's going to take to... So the higher up in the tiers, the longer it's going to take. Meaning this is a rank 2, the second most popular coin in the world. It's going to need a lot of buy power to 10x. So if you're looking for something safe where you're happy to wait 10 years, go for Ethereum. Because I don't think this is going to go to... Because, I'm talking where are we at? 200 billion. Oh, actually, it's not 20 trillion. I thought he was going to say 20 trillion. No, maybe this is doable then in this cycle. I actually think... Now looking at, because I thought it said 20 trillion. It's 200 billion. You put a 10x on that, that's 2 trillion. I think that's going to happen this cycle. I seriously do. I actually thought I was looking at 20 trillion. 2 trillion. I think Ethereum will go to 2 trillion this cycle, 2023, 2024. Like, seriously, I do. Because 20 trillion, maybe another 10, 15 years, but 2 trillion... definitely this cycle, because it's just going to keep growing. You're now getting big institutions that are interested in Ethereum. So yeah, and this is why you keep seeing loads of new projects like the Optimism and Arbitrum trying to scale Ethereum. Why are they trying to scale Ethereum? Why don't they just go about their business and do their own damn thing? Or are you trying to make them scale Ethereum? Because they know, because everyone's building on Ethereum. So ETH has got to be there. 10x puts it at a 2 trillion market cap. The price, let's quickly go to the price. Well, you just shimmy this across. You look at about $16,000, pounds, sorry, maybe about $20,000 times 10, 16,820-ish, pounds, which is about $20,000, which is insane. Actually, let me just be precise. That's insane. To think that in the future you'll see a $20,000 price. I think the Winklevoss twins also called a $20,000 price in the future for Ethereum. 1682. 0. That's a 10x. $21,000 Ethereum. You can see it right here, right? Because I highlighted the dollar price. Yeah, something like that. About $21,000 Ethereum. So what would be... second one, BNB, because I'm talking about 10x ecosystems, right? So this is a 42 billion market cap. BNB, everybody knows BNB, that we use PancakeSwap most of the time to access its ecosystem. One thing I forgot to mention, when I say ecosystem, I'm talking about projects that can innovate, that can do more than just one thing inside its ecosystem. So, for example, Ethereum, BNB, you're seeing DeFi, you're seeing most projects can stake and stuff now anyway, so that's classed as a DeFi. You're seeing NFTs. The NFTs is important. If you don't have NFTs, I can't call you an ecosystem. So that's another thing that's important. So that's what I'm looking at when I'm trying to, games could potentially come and social stuff and everything else, but this is what we're looking at. So most people use PancakeSwap to find more things in this ecosystem. They come to the swap, and then you swap your tokens for whatever you want to swap in the Binance Smart Chain. Essentially, Binance Smart Chain is BNB's ecosystem, right? Well, they NFTs and whatnot, most of the time you get it there. And anyway, I'm chatting too much. A 10x on this will put it at a 420 billion. I'll just show you real quick because I think it's doable. So maybe buying BNB now could be good if you want a simple 10x where you're not having to worry about something going wrong or I'm saying that Binance crashes, this does, right? I just say, but it's less likely, blue chip tokens are very established. They've got a good background about them and stuff like that. 423 billion. You'll be looking about £2,685. You shimmy it over. £2,685 for one BNB. Crazy, right? But in the future, you're going to see it. So we put BNB. So that's your 10x right there, blue chip. If you want a bit more risk, I would say go, something that could probably 50x your money. This is a mid-cap size cryptocurrency. What am I talking about? Well, first things first. If we see coins at $1 billion in market cap or above, I consider that to be a blue chip. So, like I said, this has got 42 billion, huge amounts of money in it. This is a blue chip cryptocurrency. So a mid cap would be underneath $1 billion. Anything from 1 billion under, so 900 million, 700, 300 million, something like that, all the way down to 100 million. If it's between 100 million and $1 billion, it's a mid cap. Moonbeam would be the ecosystem that I choose for a mid cap to get involved in. And this, I believe it can 50x. We're talking a 200 million market cap. So it's tiny, very tiny ecosystem. You are starting to see a lot of apps and stuff being built on the Moonbeam ecosystem, mainly for staking at the minute and DeFi. Let me just come over to staking DApp. What's this? Oh no, that's talking about Moon River. That's talking about the main. Oh, this looks a bit different. I'll have to check that out another time. I'm not going to go right into this, but hold on. Is it? Can't remember the name. Something. What's? Oh, bloody! I'm messing this up. You're seeing something you're not supposed to see. I had to block it so you can't see. I was trying to remember the name of the staking. Is it called Stake? Not Glim. Oh, I can't remember. There's a lot of different projects that you can use to stake on this and do some DeFi. I can't remember the names of the DeFis. How can I find it quick? Would it come up on DeFi Llama? DeFi. Let's have a quick look on DeFi Llama because what's the name of that bloody thing? Let's type in Moonbeam, because then we can have a nice little look at the ecosystems. Another thing you can do if you wanted to find ecosystems, you can come on CoinMarketCap, and when you click on cryptocurrencies and categories, you can then see some of the categories. Look, here's an example. Look, Internet Computer Ecosystem, Metis DAO Ecosystem, XDC ecosystem. To be fair, Zinfin is another great ecosystem that people should check out. I haven't got it in this, but I'm just saying there's a bunch of different ecosystems, ecosystems that could, that exist right now. But going on to DeFi Llama real quick, because I want to quickly check Moonbeam. Stellar Swap is on the tip of my tongue. Stellar Swap is like your pancake swaps, right? What you use to swap tokens and whatnots. So you can get a quick glimpse of the ecosystem over here. I think it's going to grow. We're going to see more projects being built on the Moonbeam ecosystem and NFTs and everything else. So I like Moonbeam. I've always been a big fan of Moonbeam. Hasn't had its shine yet. Maybe because Polkadot isn't really a hot thing right now. I mean, Polkadot's a great project. It's a layer 0 solution for, people building layer 1s and stuff. But I think Moonbeam's going to have its shine once Polkadot, rises again in the coming bull cycle because it's using the Polkadot substrate. I think that's how you say it. It's using the Polkadot layer 0 stuff. I'm just not with it today. But yeah, it's built on the Polkadot ecosystem. It's funny enough, which essentially itself has its now has its own ecosystem of projects, and apps and dApps. So 200 million market cap. What would a 50x do to this? Real quick, go like that. Boom. Times it by 50. I'm calling Moonbeam to go to a 10 billion market cap. And what would it do to the price? So 0.32. You go like this. You pop it in here. Hold on, like that. Times it by 50. I'm calling Moonbeam to go to a £16 price. £16, which in dollars is about $21. Right now, it's done it before. Well, it was close to it before. If we scroll down, look at the max all-time high. Well, it doesn't show on the chart here, but highlighted, it went to £14. So I'm basically saying £2 higher than what it was when it first launched. That's what I'm saying. So essentially I'm saying, Moonbeam, just go back to all-time highs. That's 50 times your money back. Anyway, so I'm going to pop this in. Moonbeam, Glimmer, GLMR. Oh, what happened? There we go. Glimmer. That's going to be your mid-cap. I'm not going to dive too deep on all the mid-caps. Low cap. If you want to take that risk, you go down the rabbit hole through the looking glass. 100x. A coin that could 100x your money. See, this is why this chart right here is good, this sheet, because now you can look at these different asset classes. If you just want to keep it safe, you just go for this whole blue line here, just keep it safe. But if you want to take some risk, now you can go, actually, you know what? I'm going to go for these coins that can 100x my money, you best believe. So what would be, or 1000x, We'll get to that in a second. 100x. Which ecosystem am I calling a 100x on? I'm going to show you. Let me show you. I almost messed it up before. I'm talking about decentralized social. Now, this one was interesting. It took a while for me to decide to choose this as a ecosystem, but essentially it is. Decentralized social is a layer 1 blockchain that offers people the opportunity, or developers, to build loads of different social media apps. Decentralized ones, and that itself is an entire ecosystem. So for me, this had to go here. On top of that, look, if you click build, I will show you some of the apps, that the ecosystem of this, Deso. So Deso has an ecosystem of decentralized apps. Let me find it. Dapps. Deso applications, and essentially you can build more on this. So they also, because at first like I said, for me an ecosystem has to have things like NFTs and staking, and I'll get into the whole staking because this is bringing proof of stake, right? So you can earn some DeFi over here. They got social NFTs, right, which is another thing. So essentially this is now building a nice firm ecosystem. So just an example, like you got Diamond app over here, which, by the way, this is the Diamond app. It's like your Twitter, but a decentralized version of Twitter. Better, more faster, power efficient. You got, oh my god, my coin's starting to go up again. So if you want to come over here and grab my social coin, if you like the channel and you think my channel's going to do well, you can make money off my channel's success. How? You buy the coin. Come over here. It's simple. I put the link in the info section showing you how to buy it. You basically buy some Deso on Coinbase, send it to your wallet on this Deso, on this Diamond app, and then you click the buy button right here, and then you choose how much you want to buy. So, and I think you should, because it's going to go up. I think social coins would be a massive thing. Just that alone talks about its own ecosystem of a new era of cryptocurrency, social coins. They call it creator coins. I'm calling it social coins because it's a social coin. People are socially buying it. So like I said, they've got NFTs. You can create posts and make them into NFTs. You can do art, pictures, anything you want into an NFT. But obviously with Diamond app, this is basically a Twitter. So you're turning your posts into NFTs. Because what if you decide to get on another project on their ecosystem, like, I don't know, like Story. So Story is like TikTok. So TikTok, you can make videos, you can do images, just like what you do on TikTok. These little short videos of dancing, miming, whatever you're going to do. If you get on something like this, now you can create a whole new world of NFTs that probably we've never seen before. I'm just saying, So this, for me, has an amazing ecosystem that I do not think people should miss out on. This is the 100x. This, if you're willing to take the risk, go down that rabbit hole and through the looking glass, and you want to get in on a serious project that can shape the way this future goes in the future. Shape the way this world goes in the future. Deso, that's your 100x right there. I'm calling 100x on Deso. What would it do to the price of decentralized social? So right now, it's at 100 million market cap. 109 million. What am I calling? Real quick, put it in like this, times it by 100. I'm still saying it can 100x. It's gone up already since the last time, because it was £7. I think the last time I was making a few videos on it. Now it's £10. A 10.9 billion market cap. I think that is very doable for something like this that's going to offer a fleet of decentralized social apps. And literally, you can take your followers on the go with any app that you join. This is powerful. Absolutely powerful. You never have to keep rebuilding again. You've done it when you went on Instagram and you got 10 followers, subscribers, whether 30, 50, now 1,000 and 10,000. And all of a sudden, you're like, yo, let me make a YouTube. You make a YouTube, you've got to start from zero. Well, what if you could just take your followers from there, follow it straight across all your apps, all your decentralized apps, all your followers following you on the go? Powerful. That's what I'm saying. You're building a serious audience, a serious brand for whatever it is that you do, for your business. So this is why Deso is hot right now, you best believe. My 1,000x, I would have loved to put out 1,000x. Maybe it could. Maybe Deso could go to $100 billion in dollars. It might shock us all. Hold on a minute. What would it do if it 100x's? Well, the price right now is £10.34. Look at what price Deso goes to, you best believe. Times it, I can't have it. Times it by 100. I'm talking a £1,034 for Deso, for decentralized social, £1,000 price. Very doable. Hold on, what am I looking at? I want to make sure that I'm still recording. You know, sometimes this thing be messing me up. Yeah, I'm recording. I hope it is anyway. So there's your 100x gem. What's 1,000x then? You're thinking, well, what's going to 1,000x? Because Deso's hot. What can 1,000x? As an ecosystem, I'm going to show you. There's two that I found that could potentially 1,000x. First one is Stratos. Stratos has 13 million in market cap. When I think about 1,000x, I have to go down that rabbit hole through the looking glass, talk to that flipping white rabbit who's late for an important date, you best believe. No time to say hello, goodbye. I can't get it out. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. Anyway, and because, you know, the lower the market cap, the more room it has to grow. And this is why I had to look for a project that can do that. Stratos is a layer 0 crypto project, which means layer 1s can be built on top of this. And I think that this is going to give people the building blocks to build probably future social media projects like Decentralized Social, Deso. This could be a hot layer 0 for Deso projects. And on top of that, you know, because you might see the next YouTube come out from this. On top of that, this is like probably the best data mesh or the data decentralized data storage system that we could probably find in the crypto space. I think so. There's not a lot of stuff built on this ecosystem right now. You know, this offers smart contracts, but there's not a lot built on it right now. So you're thinking, well, why did you add it? Because I'm thinking in the future. I'm thinking in the future when Stratos drops its mainnet, that's when you're going to see loads of stuff being built on Stratos. So, you know, decentralized storage, all of this stuff, like computing, decentralized blockchain. Yeah. So, and maybe in the future, in the next year or two, is when we start seeing the NFTs, the gaming, the social, the metaverses, the YouTubes and the whatnots come onto Stratos. That's when I think this is really going to have its shine. It's got Fambushi Capital here, which has, what's his face? This is a big VC. Big money coming from there. It's got, what's his face, who built Ethereum, funny enough, right? So, what's his name? Vitalik Buterin is under Fambushi Capital, unless he's left now. So, when I look at this, I look at who's paying attention to Stratos. And if someone like Fambushi is paying attention to Stratos as a strategic investor, where, you know, one of the biggest, smartest people who created Ethereum is now looking at Stratos under Fembushi. Because look at the team. You got Vitalik Ross sitting right here just chilling, you know what I mean, with an ice cream, just chilling next to my man and my man. So there's serious faces that are paying attention to Stratos, which means I need to pay attention to it. Okay, this is under the radar. Not many people are talking about it. So, you know, I think now's a good time to maybe consider grabbing this. If it does 1,000x on your money, which means you don't need to put a lot of money into this. You could probably just put 100 quid right now. And again, not financial advice. You could put £100 right now. You know, £100 ain't crazy amounts to lose if it goes to zero. £100. But should it go to wherever I believe it can go, 1,000x, you're gonna let me just show you real quick. You turn your £100 into £100,000. That is life changing for some. You best believe. £100 turns to 100 grand. You might have 200 quid. You might be someone like, even like teenagers, you might be, you know what? I got 200 quid for my birthday. I wanted to see if I can potentially turn it into something great in the future. Let me just put it into Stratos. The whole 200. I won't look at it. That's it, done. I'm not going to look at it now. Just looking away. I'm going to live my life for the next 5 to 10 years and see what happens. And I come back in 5 to 10 years. If it's gone up, great. If it's gone to zero, fine. I lost 200 quid. I lost my birthday money. That's how I think about it, right? Because that's all it takes, guys, is one coin to 1,000x like this that has huge potential, and that's it. Your life is changed. Because if it is 200 quid, times that by 2, you're looking at £200,000. That's life changing for someone that put a 200 quid investment. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you, I got more than 200 quid in this because I believe where it's going to go. If this 1,000x is your, you know, market cap size, times it by 1,000, I'm talking a 13 billion market cap for Stratos in the future. I think that's going to be possible. So that's my first 1,000x. STRATOS, Stratos. So what would be my second ecosystem of coins? So, but this this one already has an ecosystem. It's out. It's about. People know about it. So this makes it more easy and understandable. I don't know. Does Stratos have an ecosystem yet? I don't think it does because it needs to have its mainnet out. So, meaning when it drops its mainnet, it comes off the Ethereum Explorer. It has its own Explorer, probably Stratos Explorer. Anyway, the next one, the last one that could potentially 1,000x is this Doge Chain as an ecosystem. Now, for those that are new, Doge Chain is a layer 2 solution for Dogecoin. It allows people to, because you know, you couldn't use Dogecoin for anything. It was a meme coin, had no use case. It pumped and went crazy. Now, Doge Chain offers Dogecoin to have an ecosystem of dApps, apps, games, NFTs, the lot. So on Doge Chain, you can now build NFTs, games, DeFi, loads of different things. You might see something crazy come out of this. You might see a metaverse come out of this, which is based on shibs, dogs, you know, Doge. So I'm bullish on this. I've been bullish on this for a long time. I think grabbing 1 million tokens of this could change people's lives. Look, ecosystem showcase. Let's take a look at its ecosystem. And you can see here has different things like different tabs. DeFi tab, NFTs, gaming, DAOs, launchpads, others. We'll click the others. We'll check this out. Doge Solar, certain Doge name service. See, all these things coming about. But again, these are new, could be high risk. You know, take extreme do your extreme research before you invest your money into these kind of things. But it has an entire ecosystem already. Ape Punks, which are NFT collections. So if you're down a casino, if you're someone that wants to get in on a low cap, that already has a great use case for a huge cap on a layer 2 solution with future dApps and apps to come that could really shape up Dogecoin and Doge Chain, this is going to be it. This is going to be the one. It's got a 20 million market cap, right? If we look at 1,000x on this, where does it put it? Times it by 1,000. Again, $100 turns to $100,000. You don't need to invest a lot. Not financial advice. It will sit on a 20 billion market cap. Shiba Inu, when I called it, you know, before, because I called Shiba Inu like a boss. And before it blew up, and you can check my videos if you want. If you don't believe me, check them. Shiba Inu. Let me just find that video. Well, I'll do it in most of these videos. You'll see it anyway. But you know, 5 meme coins was the video that I called before. It had an absolute insane blow. This one here. This is the most famous video. 5 meme coins before they pump, right? Because Safe Meme was hot back then. Doge and Safe Meme went. Then I said, go look, check Shiba. Shiba Inu went to a 24 billion market cap. Maybe higher than that. Maybe 30 billion market cap. And that had no use case. It didn't have anything. It didn't have Shibarium or anything else. Had no NFTs, no nothing. So I'm saying Doge Chain could do the same thing as what Shiba Inu did. Pay attention. You saw that, right? Stupid flipping thing cut me off. My bloody battery died. Anyway, where was I? I was saying about how Shiba Inu did a 30x. Sorry, went to 30 billion. So it's probably likely something like Doge Chain with huge use case, offering great utility to a higher, one of the most biggest meme coin in existence, could potentially go the same way. And I think it will do. So like I said, a 20 billion market cap for this is what I'm calling for Doge Chain, because that would be 1,000x. So real quick, one more time before I do this. So annoyed that my bloody computer froze. Sorry, it just happens sometimes. This is the life we have to live as a YouTuber. if goes wrong, I can't explain it. If goes wrong, you have to start again. I thought I lost this whole video. Luckily, I didn't. 20.6 billion market cap is what I'm talking for Doge Chain. What would it do to the price? Because now this is what's going to shock people. And remember, they did a massive burn. There's only 200 billion now in supply. What would it do to the price when it goes there? So I'm saying 1,000x on the price. I'm saying one day we may see Doge Chain sit about £1 a piece, £1.20 a piece. That would shock a lot of people if Doge Chain went there. It would absolutely shock a lot of people. Guys, that was my last 1,000x. Hold on, I haven't even got my bloody... Look, I got to load it up again. Hold on, because my bloody thing froze. Hold on. And best saved? I bet it didn't save. This is what happens when computers freeze. Mess up my everything. It didn't save. My ecosystems. It was ETH. Look, you're going to sit here and watch me do this now. ETH BNB. Moonbeam. It was Moonbeam. Hold on. Delete that. Why is all that coming? Delete that. And then it was Deso. And then it was... I feel like I'm missing one. Stratos. I think I've got it all. Stratos. And then it was... DC, Doge Chain. There we go. And I'm going to make this one smaller so we can see it all nice and neat. Guys, this was your top, low risk to high risk plays on the ecosystems. If I missed anything, I'll make sure I add it in the things. I think that's what I said on all of that. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, drop that like, give me a subscribe. What are you going to do? What are you going to go for? Because, some people want safe plays. Some people want to make, serious money, and they try to take a little risk, and they come down that rabbit hole through the looking glass and go for what it is over here. Real quick, what have we got? So I'm just making sure if anything's come up twice. So Stratos is now 3-star utility. Doge Chains come up more than, you know what I mean? Because what I'm doing is I'm looking at coins that keep appearing in different places. Stratos has come up like a few times now. Let me just make this a bit bigger. Where's Stratos come up? Stratos come up here, and that was 3-star before. Stratos was here, 3-star. This has now become 4-star. Stratos has big potential. Because, the ones that have 4-star, maybe that's one to like, maybe add to your thingy. Not financial advice, add to your portfolio. Let's do star 4, like that. 4-star. It's giving you 4 great use cases in different asset classes. That's what I'm getting at. Deso came up twice. Deso was here. Deso was there. Actually, was Deso somewhere else? Deso was here. Deso has 3-star utility. Like, it's showing up in a few places. I'm going to put star 3, like that. Star 3. Where's the other Deso here? Star 3. I'm just updating it like this so I can have a good look, and then I can say, look, we've got some coins that are star 3. I might do another thing with this. Maybe like shimmy it across and show like 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, just to see what really pops up, because you can see some here. This now has 3-star because it's showing up for great use case in other places. So, and if you want to grab this, become a Patreon, they're going to get this, where they can have fun with this, and then they can add different coins if they want, but then they can look at this on the go whenever they want and do what they want to do. So with the actual file, so become a Patreon. That's when it's going to be available to them once I've completed it. Got 3 more to go, and then we're going to talk about these ones here: privacy, real estate, move to earn. Maybe move to earn. Is there many move to earn? Yeah, we'll talk about move to earn. Maybe we will. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for watching. And, you know, become a Patreon. I've got 7 tiers that I haven't got it up. Take your pick. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. That's my most popular one. Let me show you down here. It unlocks all my posts. So you will see when I'm buying, when I'm selling, when I'm staking. If you want to go for what many other people are going for, they're going for my next tier above, my CEO tier. Why? Because it gives them my VIP Telegram group. And in there, I talk to them way before I buy, way before I sell. So if you want to go for what everyone else is going for, the CEO tier, next tier above, gives you access to the VIP Telegram group, and we talk magic in there. There's big money in that space. You're mixing with millionaires. Like, not a joke. You're dealing with millionaires. They know how to make money. So when they tell me something, I shut up and I listen like this. It's me listening. Oh, because I'm on my phone. I'll be like this. Anyway, so, yeah, guys, you know, come check it out. You'll have some fun with it, and you will learn a lot of great stuff. Thank you for watching. Make this look neat. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.